So yesterday on Lion Syndicate, we discussed about the individual that got his season tickets revoked. He got his season tickets revoked by the Detroit Lions, and it was a piece of information I did not know at the time of recording that video. Now, you guys remember Matt LaFleur his feelings were hurt that a individual during the flag ceremony was giving Matt a hard time. Now, do I think he crossed the line? I do. Simply because you have to understand that you are mere yards away from NFL players, and you gotta know how to behave, right? You can't be getting in their face or getting close or doing those type of things, because the NFL is going to do exactly what they did yesterday, and it was Ford Field. Not only did they revoke his season tickets, okay, he is not allowed to go in an NFL stadium, right? He's not allowed. In order for him to get back into the stadium, he is banned from all NFL stadiums. The NFL is charging him to take a course, $250 to take a safety course in order to be allowed back in a stadium. But his season tickets have been revoked. Now, the question that I have for you guys is, do you think it was fair? I think he crossed the line. I don't think he was fair. I don't think it was fair. I mean, and a lot of the response that I've been getting on the other video is, what was the consequence for Matt LaFleur? What happened to him? Did he get reprimanded by the NFL? We haven't heard anything. He didn't get fined. He didn't get, we don't know if he got a talking to. I think that it was extremely harsh. A lot of you in the comment section think it was justice, that Fahad got justice. I think his name is Fahad Yusuf. That it was justice served. I think it was a bit harsh. I think what I would have done is I would have revoked his season tickets for the remainder of the season, and I would have told him that he could come back next year. You know, I would make him take a course. I would do all of that stuff. Mandatory. He would have to show his agent that he took this course and able to get back in. I think one of the reasons that it was done is because it was caught on the sidelines. I think that also, if you think about it, I found out yesterday that there are 22,000 people on the waiting list. And we're going to go into the second part of this video, which is the season ticket holders, season ticket prices. They've gone up another 10 to 30%. Some people have seen 70% increases, 60%, 50%. So I think it's gone up more than that. And guess what? The Lions Ford Field is still below the league average in ticket prices. So I feel bad for Yusuf because he lost his season tickets. At the same time, somebody just got a call yesterday. Somebody got a call yesterday or Thursday or Wednesday, talking about, hey, we got a spot for you. 22,000 tickets. Now, do you think that the Detroit Lions do you think what they did to Yusuf was fair? I don't. I think it was extremely harsh. I think it was on the extreme side of punishment, but I think what they did is he was an example. He was what not to do. You're down on the flag ceremony. They're giving fans perks, and those perks involve being within reach of an NFL player. You're down the tunnel. You are, as the players come out the tunnel, you're the flag ceremony. Just think about this. And this is why I think the Detroit Lions did it. If you are, let's say you get in the stadium, right? Somebody brought a cheese grater into the stadium. So let's just, for the sake of this video, talk about why the Lions probably did this. Somebody brought a cheese grater into the stadium. They got a cheese grater into the stadium. Now, what they did is they wind up confiscating that cheese grater in the stadium. But here's where I get a little concerned at. You walk through metal detectors to get into Ford Field. So I'm assuming the cheese grater did not set off the metal detectors. You get in, you have your 15 seconds of fame, and if you would have taken a cheese grater onto the field and you just dart at Matt LaFleur, then we got a bigger problem. So I think that it was harsh. I really do. But yet I understand it. You had to set the example for the Detroit Lions rest of the fans. You're talking about probably, 100 people down on the flag ceremony. You got the same people that stand out, I think, as they're running out the tunnel or whatever the situation, and you have to be careful. So it was just a bad look all around. You got the cheese grater in the stadium, and the same exact game, you have Yusuf that did what he did. So I think it was a harsh, but, I'm not the guy running the show. And according to Yusuf, they told him to kick rocks. He talked to his agent. They said kick rocks. He said they didn't say that verbatim, but they told him to kick rocks. So let me know what you think, man. Was it too harsh for Yusuf to lose his season tickets? They've just been revoked. The first thing that I thought is Lethal Weapon 2. Diplomatic immunity. It's just been revoked. It's just his season tickets are revoked. He's currently banned from NFL stadiums until he pays for a course that he must take in order to get back. And now it looks like he will be without season tickets. And guess what? He can't even get them again. So he can't get back on the waiting list. He has lost season tickets. And, I think this is a pretty hefty punishment for a guy that might have went a little too far. But let me know what you think down in the comments below.